Stephanie Davern, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Interim Provost Louise Love, Interim Dean of the Fine and Performing Arts, John Green, and Chair of the Art and Design Department, Jay Walke, will present the honor.
Good afternoon, graduates. In each commencement ceremony, Columbia College Chicago recognizes the valedictorian, a student who has not only built a record of stellar academic achievement, but who has also demonstrated leadership and service to the college through involvement in extracurricular and co-curricular activities. In short, the valedictorian is a student who has fully embraced what Columbia has to offer and has put into action the very best of what we believe every Columbia student can be. For this ceremony, your valedictorian is art history major Stephanie Noel Davern. Woo! Woo! As your valedictorian, not only because of her 3.99 grade point average, which is a testament to her work in the classroom, but also because of her work in the community as a doula, volunteering for low-income families in the area. Stephanie's instructors single her out for her truly fascinating original research. Her thesis compares hospital and home births through the concept of the 21st century experience economy. They note that what makes her scholarship stand out is the commitment she showed in deciding to train to become a doula. One of her instructors noted in particular that Stephanie was the best response to a technical failure during a class presentation when a video of historical footage of a doula using a traditional Mexican birthing tool called a rebosa wouldn't work. She simply took off the rebosa she was wearing as a scarf, strapped it around her waist, and did a live demonstration. In addition to her academic work, Stephanie has worked with Columbia's Art History Council for 2 years. She's also worked as a supplemental instructor for art history seminar classes in Columbia's Learning Studio, tutoring other art history students. Graduates, families of graduates, Columbia faculty, staff, and administrators, please welcome your valedictorian, Ms. Stephanie Noel Davern.
Hello, Columbia community, faculty, parents, and fellow graduates. For the last 4 years, I have had the pleasure of sharing this beautiful city, our campus, classrooms, and teachers with all of you. And I've happily crossed paths with many of you. If we never met, I was that student in the classroom who started off shy, and by the end of the semester, I was talking away as if I wanted to teach the class. In case I didn't get the chance to tell you, or even meet you face to face, I have been so inspired by all of your work and art. Although we have all had very different experiences at Columbia, I want to share my journey, and maybe you will find that we've shared similar struggles and triumphs. If my high school didn't make the ACT a mandatory test at school, I'm not sure I would have ended up taking it. I told my parents I didn't want to go to college, at least not right away. I wanted to spend a year or two mesmerized at the museums in France, or feeling captivated by artists in Spain. But there was something about Columbia College that had me interested enough to write it in when the ACT wanted to know where to send the results. I think it was probably the creativity oozing out of the collective Columbia soul. It's impossible to overlook this aspect of Columbia. The students of the school are filled with creativity, with passion and love for their work. I wanted to talk about art history while sitting next to those who aspire to make it. I wanted to take my science classes, my writing classes, and all the others while being immersed completely in the art that I love. To say I fell in love with art history would be such an enormous understatement. I tattooed a Klimt and a Chagall painting on my arm within a matter of months after starting my art history 101 classes. I started getting involved with the Art History Council, and by my sophomore year, I was providing supplemental instruction through the Learning Studio for students who wanted an extra study tool. It didn't matter what I was doing, I was thinking about art. Maybe this sounds familiar to some of you. But things weren't always easy for me, especially when there were so many opportunities where I could have given up. Around midterms, when I was just a wee little sophomore here at Columbia, I found that my partner and I were pregnant. My human sexuality seminar class was really excited for me. I, on the other hand, felt the beginning of my body and mind being pulled in opposite directions. Although this was completely unexpected, there was nothing left to do but embrace it. After having my daughter in June of 2011, I went right back to school in September. I never thought leaving a crying, hooping, up all night little baby monster would be so hard. I thought about quitting a lot. I cried a lot. I also found myself looking into the eyes of my baby, my partner, my family, mentors, and my teachers, begging someone to give me the answer to what I should do with the rest of my life. Fast forward to my senior year. It's 2 weeks before my final semester of college. I planned it out so that my last semester is relatively easy. You know, just a little Tai Chi and college mathematics on the side of my art history thesis class. Now, I'm not very good at math, but my trusty calculator kept telling me the same thing over and over. I am short credits. My advisor confirms my worst nightmare, that I have miscalculated somewhere along the way, and that I need to take 9 more credits than I thought in order to graduate. To put it into perspective, I thought I was going to take a last semester of about 12 credits, an easy-breezy full-time student. Instead, I took 20 credits this past semester. Once again, I learned how to embrace the unexpected. Still, I need a nap and a college graduate cocktail. Maybe you didn't have an identity crisis or two like I did, but I know we have all struggled in one way or another to get here. I've found that even those of us who want to plan every day, every week, and every year, we are so much more successful and so much happier if we leave a little room to embrace the unexpected things in life. We may share different kinds of challenges and opportunities in our futures, but we will all encounter the unexpected too. We need to embrace it. I can only speak for myself, but the unwavering support from the people who love me, the teachers who care about their students, combined with my indescribable passion for art and learning, have brought me this long way to graduation. Through my combined experiences of college, childbirth, motherhood, and writing an art history thesis, I learned that if it isn't painful, exhausting, and challenging, then it probably isn't worth it either. Now, standing here moments away from that epic and exciting moment where we walk across the stage together, I can tell you that it was worth it. All of it. Every moment. Thank you, Columbia community, students, teachers, mentors, for your friendship, support, collaboration, passion, and inspiration. Congratulations, class of 2013.
And now, finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's diploma time! Please welcome Vice President for Academic Affairs and Interim Provost Louise Love, Interim Dean of the School of Fine and Performing Arts, John Green, and the Dean of the School of Media Arts, Robert Barger. They will present the candidates for their degrees.
I will now present the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Fine Arts degrees. Will the undergraduate candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Fine Arts please rise?